biggest issue in iron ore right now is the dramatic drop in the spot price for lower grades of ore, and whether this drop is cyclic and short-term or structural and permanent. Between 2012 and early 2016, the difference between the spot price for lower grade ore around 58% iron content sat at around 10% below the 62% iron content index spot price. Since then, the difference has steadily widened to around 30% in April 2018. Prices for higher grade 65% Fe ore have also similarly diverged upwards. As with most things to do with iron ore, the price spread is related to China. Commencing 2016, China began to take effective action to cut steel production over capacity, improve steel producer productivity and viability, and cut harmful emissions, including those from steel plants. The government also stimulated the economy, lifting steel production, steel producer margins, and iron ore demand. At the same time, coking coal prices spiked on supply disruptions in China and Australia. The short-term cyclic factors in this mix are high steel producer margins, which will revert to more typical levels with the business cycle, interruptions to coking coal supply, which are receding, and seasonal steel production cuts to limit emissions in winter. The longer-term factors are a more profitable Chinese industry as inefficient capacity is eliminated, the cost of limiting emissions as control moves from ad hoc production cuts to permanent industry-wide reduction. Price spread puts pressure on revenue for producers of lower grade products. AME estimates that around 300 million tonnes, or 23% of global saleable product, is below 60% iron content, and that 80% of that production was from Australia. In the medium term and at forecast iron ore demands, it's unlikely that that large volume of lower grade supply can readily be substituted, given the lack of pellet capacity and impediments to rapid expansion of production of higher grade DSO production. There will continue to be demand for lower grade supply in the medium term on a value and use basis as the business cycle turns and steel producer margins revert. Price spreads will recede from current 30% levels, but will not return to 10% levels seen during the period up to 2016, as the cost associated with enforcement of permanent emission reductions will have to be absorbed.